Hey guys, welcome back. I am Dr. Mindbender. We are here with the start of the second episode of my Lego Gotham City Police Department. As usual, guys, thank you so much for watching the first episode. Very well received. Thank you for everybody that liked. We got a bunch of new subscribers from that episode. I think we got like 4 new subscribers from the episode. Thank you guys so much. We're at 422 right now. Thank you for everybody that liked, commented, the whole shebang bang. We are back. We are going to get right into it. I've been looking at this thing. I have been scrounging all of my pieces, trying to get everything that I could possibly find that is police oriented. And there's a bunch of stuff. We got Have You Seen This Wizard? We've got these tiles that look like just notes and writing. And then I made these bulletin boards that have a bunch of tiles that I've had for a long time. We got some money, we got a wanted poster, we got some notes, we got a Lego News, Arkham Asylum, Joker. That's one. We got another one that has a Joker card, which I really like. Some fingerprints, some more wanted signs, a map, really cool stuff. So, last episode we put some windows back there. I don't like that. I don't like the whole setup back there. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be changing. I'm going to be taking a lot of this stuff. I also was thinking about putting in a couple of archways here, because I was thinking there's going to be like a front desk right here, and then you're going to want to get back to another area that's behind there, and then another archway to get to the door that leads to the garage. Not really sure about it, but we are going to see. I'm taking the windows down because I'm figuring there's not going to be a lot of windows on the first floor of a police station. We're going to put in, these things on the back wall, so it looks like, they're hanging up here like that. And yeah, so let's get to it. I think the first thing I'm going to start doing is just redesigning this back wall right here. I'm not really sure if I'm going to keep these archways or do something a little bit different, and then we got to start doing the front. So here we go. Okay guys, so we made a little bit of progress. All right, as you can see, the back wall is a lot better. It looks a lot more interesting. Still not done. I'm going to be putting another security camera over there. As you can see, there's one right there. I'm going to be putting another one right there. However, what I'm thinking is, and this looks pretty cool so far, right? What I'm thinking is, instead of having 2 doors here, I can remove a door and put sort of a dividing wall here. Maybe a half wall that just comes out to about maybe right here-ish. Give that a little bit more character, because when you go in, there's going to be a front desk right here, and you're going to want, some stuff in the back, on the walls as a, just decoration and things like that. So I think actually that's what I'm going to do. Move this. I'm going to try to put these up here on this side as like mechanical railing and stuff like that. I'm going to try to make this as sort of industrial looking as possible, but still, keeping the police feel. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to take this front door away and have to redesign that wall just a bit, but that'll be okay. And then we'll put a wall that'll be coming out. But you know what I mean? Progress. The other thing, and me zooming in just kind of reminded me that I have to remake these. These are way too tall. This one, was able to go there because I did that sideways. And I may be able to put this sideways on the wall in the back of, the front desk. But let me get this door down, make that wall, and see how that looks.
Hey guys, quick break in the action, reminding you that if you are enjoying this video, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. It is the best way to support the channel. And now, back to the building.
More progress. As you can see, we've made this little wall. It's not complete yet because, turn this a little bit, hopefully not. Yep, there it is, knocking stuff over. So, as you can see, this wall is not secure yet. I haven't, just placed it there for show purposes, okay? But I really like, this right here. And what I'm thinking, this room, and what I'm thinking is that, we'll have gun cabinets over here, and then, handcuffs, stuff on the wall, perhaps. Oops, excuse my finger. And I can even, replace some of these, or I can just make some freestanding things and just put them, over there. But I like that this part is sectioned off now. The other reason why I haven't secured this is because I realized that I haven't made stairs that go obviously upstairs. So we're going to have to fabricate those really quickly. I think I'm just going to make them out of the regular bricks. And because I have a ton of regular bricks, and then pop that in there, and then we should be good. So let me get started on that little staircase, pop that in, let me see how that looks. Again, the staircase is going to have to be as close to this door as possible, just to save a little bit of space. Obviously, we've got stuff over here in this corner. I'm probably going to put something in that corner as well. But, just the indication of a staircase that goes upstairs, the gun cabinets, and then we got to finish this wall. So, yeah, let's go. We've got stairs. So I've made these mock stairs, obviously. And just for, reference, I put Jim Gordon on here. And I don't think this looks too bad. Now, the problem is, it does take up a lot of space. It sections off that bit, this bit over here. Even though there is still enough for minifigures, it tightens that up a little bit. There is still a nice walkway over here, which I'm really happy about. There's a good space here in the front. I think I'm going to keep it. I think we're going to keep it. Because we got to have ways to get upstairs. And yeah. It's going to be okay. We can still put maybe even like a small desk or something over here. But this is really just going to be where, they're going to be grabbing mostly armaments and stuff before going out to the police vehicles. The second floor will probably, I don't know if I'm going to do the jail cells on the second floor. Yeah, jail cells on the second floor. Jail cells on the second floor. Definitely holding cells. Holding cells, evidence lockup on the second floor. And that's going to be overhanging. Once we clear this small area, you know what I mean? This area, we're going to have this entire thing to build across because the ceiling is going to go. So, yeah, I think we're going to keep it. I'm liking this. We can put more details on the side of the stairs, and then we got to finish up this wall over here. But I'm liking this. It's looking good. Let's finish up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know that there's a lot going on. I know that there's a lot of stuff over here. Let's just try to disregard. We know what this is. Let's just look at this one, okay? GCPD. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of minifigures. Still not done. We have to put in flooring. We know this. But I want you to take a look at it, okay? Because at the end of this, I want you guys to leave your comments. There's going to be, again, gun racks over here. There's going to be, handcuffs and stuff over there. you know, against this wall. So, you know, leading out, there is, you know, artillery and stuff. We got a little, let me move my hand, sorry. We got a Spider-Man Easter egg in the corner. We have convicts coming down the stairs. 3 convicts, all of them in handcuffs, allegedly. Well, no, they're convicted. We got Aaron Cash. We have 2 other GCPD officers back here. There is a pretzel. We got a stolen trophy. We got cookies. We got bagels. Okay, we got wanted posters. We got a Joker card. Come on, bro. All right, and then over here, let me see if I can do this without knocking stuff over. On this side, we got more wanted. There's a brick on the floor. Gotta get that up. I didn't see that. Now, the one thing I do want to do is, you know, maybe put a little door right here. Obviously, little security door. So if you got to go back there, it's not just, you know, free. And then I need your help. Which Jim Gordon are we going to use? We got older, more experienced Jim Gordon, and then we got the younger, more rash, more brazen Jim Gordon. Which one are we going to do? The older, more sophisticated, or the younger, more energetic? We got Professor Pig. We got Barbara Gordon in the GCPD. We got more GCPD stuff. We got another 2 officers. Got a couple detectives over here. These guys I was actually going to try to turn into Gray Ghost minifigures, if you guys are familiar with your Batman lore. But yeah, we're going with them now. One of them is going to be Bullock. Obviously, this guy over here is going to be Bullock. So, and then we got to get a Montoya, and it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. But I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. I also like a little bit of this architecture right here. We might have to move this down a little bit to facilitate the overhang of the door. If we're going to put that in there, which I think we are going to do. I think that would be a good idea. And then yeah, let's finish up this entire floor, make it nice and even all the way across, and let's be done. We can finish up the front next. All right, so a lot of progress. Okay, the front of the first floor, I would say, is pretty much, you know, good. We're going to get to this part in a second. There's a lot of crap over here, but we're going to get to that part in a second. The lobby on the inside, I like. Okay, now there is not a lot of space. I understand that. I get it. We're going to be adding stuff to the walls on the inside, on this wall, and on that wall. But once we get to the second floor, it's really, really, really going to open up, because we're going to have all this space to work with, right? But I like it. It looks good. We got a nice GCPD sign right there. And then in the back, we got all of this stuff. We got wanted posters and stuff on that side. We still got the other wanted posters and everything on this side. It looks really good. We can add a little table. We got a staircase leading upstairs. All sorts of stuff. We got the Spider-Man Easter egg over here in the corner. Convicts walking down the stairs. The exit looks good as well. So, what I need to do on this side, though, is I have to tear this wall down, build this wall over here, because there's way too much space over here for a garage. There's no need for that big, you know, hole right there. So we're gonna have to redo this wall, extend it out a little bit, and that way the door will be a little bit smaller, because I'm not going to build a door that, you know, that size for that opening. I'm going to get working on that in the interim. Guys, that is it for this. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Wait. I forgot. It's not it. I've also made I don't know if you can see that. Harvey Bullock. A Harvey Bullock minifigure. And wait a tick. We got one more. Renée Montoya. Renée frickin' Montoya. Hold on, there we go. Isn't that cool? Looks just like her too. Very, very, very pleased about that. Very pleased. I got a lot more, prisoner minifigures. I got henchmen. I got a ton of police officer minifigures that we're going to add to this thing once we get the second floor. The second floor is going to be the cell blocks. So, going to start working on this wall. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this episode, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to check out all my other videos. I got Daily Planet, I got Bat Cave, I got Ra's al Ghul. There's a whole bunch of stuff. LexCorp. Check them all out. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.